went by and I was holding it near the mirror for context. Then you found the price tag low, suspiciously low. Green coat, missing button, sleeves a little long. You said it looks expensive, exactly a financial argument. Green coat, missing button, leave that side turned in. I don't need another jacket, I need this particular one. Different problem. The curtain stopped at my ankles, you could still see the shoes. You said they ruined the look, personal attack, fair but personal. The shoulders sat too wide, which made me look important or recently promoted. You fixed the collar, I moved it back, you fixed it again. I left it by choice. The cashier found a button tin, blue, brown, gold, almost green. I chose gold. You said they made no sense, neither did the coat. Now they matched. Green coat, missing button, now it has a golden one. I don't make impulsive choices, I simply decide before the evidence arrives. Efficient. Outside, the rain had doubled. You opened your umbrella and looked at my old jacket, folded inside the paper bag. Which one are you wearing? The green one, obviously. I switched coats in the doorway. Dropped the grocery list, chased it halfway down the pavement, then put it back in the pocket. Not my list, still seemed rude to lose it. At the crossing, you fastened the gold button. It pulled the fabric sideways. We both looked down. Distinctive, you used a less generous word. You asked if I regretted it. I said, ask me in winter, and move closer under your umbrella so the coat would stay dry. Priorities. At home, I hung the green coat beside the jackets I apparently don't need. It looked expensive, worth it. No actuary, a moose stand over there. Napkins, water, 11:30. You handed me mustard, bold choice, wrong color.
Ketchup stain negotiations. You keep moving, I keep saying wait.
It was a small emergency until I volunteered to make it complicated.
The rain returned,
not rain,
tree water,
still wet. We carried everything inside, 2 paper plates, 3 peaches, the blanket, your injured shirt.
You asked if I was embarrassed.
By the stain?
No.
By the woman watching me scrub ketchup with mustard.
Slightly.
I waved at her, she looked away.
Reasonable.
You said the shirt was old anyway, which should have ended the problem. But I had already committed to becoming useful.
I found soap near the sink. Read the label twice, then use far too much.
The stain turned pink. Progress has many forms.
Ketchup stain negotiations. You call it ruined, I call it less white.
If we keep our standards flexible, this is nearly perfect.
Please don't inspect the sleeve.
We hung the shirt across the railing, 1 sleeve higher. You fixed it,
I fixed your fix.
you waited, then fixed mine.
Patty.
Both of us.
Sunlight reached the pavilion before the shirt was dry.
He sat beside me wearing my jacket, buttoned incorrectly and apparently comfortable.
I said it suited you.
You said the stain?
The jacket.
Obviously.
When we left, you folded the damn shirt and put it in my bag.
I noticed.
Said nothing.
At home,
I washed it properly. The pink mark stayed.
I like it better now. Don't make a thing of it. forecast missed the morning. Rain stay longer than they said. Still a narrow line was opening somewhere overhead. I waited under the awning with my jacket round my shoulders. Every car along the avenue pulled a silver trail behind it. People checked their watches, held their bags above their heads. A delivery rider laughed like getting wet wasn't the worst thing. Then sunlight reached one window high above the traffic lights. Moved slowly down the building, turning every floor to gold. Nobody stopped to celebrate it. Still we all looked up at once. Clouds leave room above, even when we cannot see it. The sky doesn't disappear, it only waits behind the weather. The rain became a softer rhythm. Umbrellas started folding down. Water gathered near the crossing, holding pieces of the town. A woman stepped around the puddle, then went back to help a child. Someone opened both their windows, let the cooler air inside. I walked home without the awning, let the final drops come through. The afternoon was still uncertain, half in gray and half in blue. Maybe better days aren't spotless, maybe hope can carry rain. Maybe both can share a skyline without canceling each other out. The clouds moved east, the lights stayed low. That was enough to show the way. By evening every rooftop held a little orange light. The forecast missed the morning, it also missed the clearing sky. I left the window open, let the weather change its mind. The wheels still turn, though the gates have all been chained. One blue carriage crosses moonlight, one slips underneath again. Workers climb the lower framework, silver tools against the white. Every bolt they turn below me moves a shadow through the night. A mechanic tests the brake line, pulls it once and listens twice. From the darkened food court awning, rain releases beats of light. Summer heat stays in the motor, cool wind travels through the frame. The machine contains both seasons without knowing either name. Quiet repairs on the Ferris wheel, high above the empty ground. Light goes up, dark comes down, neither makes a sound. One season in the metal, one moving through the air. The circle keeps returning but never finds us there. Rainwater waits inside the seats, small mirrors facing at the sky. Each carriage holds a different cloud that breaks whenever wheels align. A red lamp travels past the treetops, then disappears behind the sign. Returns lower than before, exactly late but keeping time. Nothing circular feels finished, nothing turning truly stays. Every return changes the distance by the smallest hidden weight. The air grows colder at my shoulder, the motor gives its heat away. Quiet repairs on the Ferris wheel, half the lamps are glowing now. Blue goes up, gold comes down. paper, writes the hour beside his name. Someone lifts the outer barrier, someone disconnects the chain. By tomorrow children will be waiting for the highest point of view. Tonight the wheel stops between seasons with the river showing through. The greenhouse holds the daylight longer than the field outside. Glass keeps every leaf suspended in a warm and yellow tide. Water beats along the ceiling, gathering above the rows. One drop falls beside the pathway, darkens earth and disappears. Tomatoes hold the evening, red beneath the glass. Summer in the branches, light about to pass. Cool and near the doorway, warmth between the rows. Nothing leaves together, nothing changes whole. Labels lean beside the basil, ink made softer by the rain. Twine runs upward through the shadows, keeping every stem in place. Peppers shine like little lanterns, mint turns darker near the wall. Outside birds move toward the rooftops, inside leaves refuse to fall. Someone stacks the empty baskets, someone closes down the hose. Through the open western window, one unfamiliar coolness blows. Tomatoes hold the evening, gold becomes a stain. Summer in the branches, autumn in the rain. Cool and near the doorway, heat beneath the stone. Nothing leaves together, nothing leaves alone. My hands smell green and bitter, my sleeves are dark with soil. The path outside is cooling, the glass remains warm still. Two seasons touch the doorway, neither crosses through. One settles on the metal latch, one stays inside the fruit. Final basket leaves the pathway, red weight carried through the door. Rose become a set of shadows, green no longer than before. Tomorrow morning glass will brighten, every color will return. Tonight the tomatoes keep the sunset. After all the fields go dark. The sidewalk, silver rising through the signs. People fold their dark umbrellas under thinning strips of light. Summer holds the lower windows, autumn moves across the roofs. Warmth is lifting from the pavement, cool air offers little proof. becomes a memory before the night is done. A bakery fan turns slowly, sending warmth into the rain. Paper notices in the doorway curl and straighten out again. Taxi colors cross the puddles, red then amber then argon. Every wet reflection carries more of evening than the sun. Someone rolls a shutter downward, someone leaves a bicycle chain. Cicadas start behind the buildings, louder now the traffic fades. Steam above the sidewalk, gold becoming gray. Summer in the doorways, coolness on its way. Nothing changes cleanly, nothing comes on time. Rain releases all the heat, the street refuses mine. My sleeve is damp and cooling, my hands are warm beneath. The sky has found a colder shade, the walls still seem to breathe. Two seasons share the crossing, neither one complete. One is written in the wind, one rises from the street. Settling in, rainwater leaves the branches, touches lightly at my skin. By morning all the pavement may finally become cool. Tonight the air keeps both its answers, and neither one is true. Copper light along the wall, warm rain breathing through the screen. Every color has a shadow, every shadow keeps the heat. Blue is thinner near the window, green lies heavy on the leaves. Silver gathers on the railing, nothing cools as it appears. Says turning, the pavement answers no. A colder name above us, a warmer air below. Rainwater wears the sunset in pieces, red and gold. The evening looks like autumn, the concrete will not cool. A pale wind lifts the curtain, then loses all its strength. One corner of the room changes, the rest remains the same.
moves across the glass. White light settles on the ceiling, slow enough to watch it pass. A red reflection from the traffic moves across the wooden floor. For a moment, every object seems to belong to somewhere else.
Rain writes softly on the windows. Closing time is nearly here. Readers mark unfinished pages, pull their chairs a little near. Umbrellas beside the book return, lean like shadows on the wall. Everyone releases water in a different interval.
Umbrellas by the doorway, rain along the floor. Stories left unfinished, waiting to be stored. Summer at the windows, coolness in the hall. Every page stays open after footsteps fall.
Someone wakes beside the atlas, someone closes volume 3. A librarian wheels the returns through biography and history.
Yellow lamps divide the shelving into rooms without a door. Dust moves slowly through the lamplight, settles where it was before.
Outside, buses cross the rainfall. Red light drifting through the glass.
Inside, every printed season waits for real ones to pass. Umbrellas by the doorway, dark against the tile. Stories left unfinished for a little while. Summer at the windows, autumn in the hall. Every page keeps turning when the building stalls.
My borrowed book grows heavier, pressed against my sleeve.
The chapter ends in winter on a night that will not leave.
Two seasons share one sentence, neither one feels true.
Cold rain printed on the paper, warm rain coming through. The final reader takes an umbrella, not the one that she brought in. Stops beneath the entrance lighting, then returns and tries again. Tomorrow all the chairs will open, every book regain its place. Tonight one lamp remains above them, holding light across the page.
Your message starts with traffic, then your voice comes through the rain. You say autumn should be here now, then laugh at your own mistake. Above me the ceiling fan turns, pushing warm air around the room. My windows wear a silver color, though it isn't even 7. I hold the phone against my shoulder while I fold the clothes you left. One white shirt, 2 inner socks, things useless in this weather.
Sorry, I forgot what I was calling for.
The rain began outside the station, everyone ran. I stayed a minute, you always like this kind of weather. A bus covers the next few words, your voice returns anyway.
Call me if you're awake.
The refrigerator brays against my legs. The floor is cooler than the air. I pour some water, leave it standing. Watch the glass begin to sweat. There are magnets from 3 cities neither of us lives in now. A grocery list in your handwriting. Coffee, soap, and something green. I never took it from the door, I never followed it. Tonight that feels deliberate. Rain taps the metal fire escape, then stops, then starts without a pattern. The fan keeps turning slow enough to count each blade, fast enough to blur the edges. Warm rain against the window, cold glass inside my hand. Your voice beneath the ceiling fan, almost here and somewhere else. The museum keeps the daylight in the cases near the stairs. Dust turns slowly through a sunbeam above creatures frozen there. Visitors lower all their voices, though no sign is asked them to. Outside rain runs down the windows, inside years remain in view. Of the late museum, holding weather in the glass. Summer on the outer pavement, older seasons farther back. Nothing here is moving, nothing looks complete. Time beneath the ceiling, rain along the street. Footprints cross the painted timeline. Children measure arms and bones. One small handprint clouds the cabinet, then its owner follows home. Labels named forgotten oceans, mountains lifted from the sand. Every date appears enormous, printed smaller than my hand. Thunder reaches through the skylight, soft enough to sound unreal. A suspended whale keeps floating through a blue that cannot move. Windows of the lake museum, turning rainfall into gray. Summer at the outer doorway, ancient winter on display. Nothing here is moving, nothing here is moving, nothing disappears. Time beneath the ceiling, weather drawing near. The lights go dark in sections, birds then stones then butterflies. Each room loses all its color, but the shapes remain behind. 2 seasons meet inside the lobby, cold glass, warm air on my skin. One belongs beyond the doorway, one has followed me within. The guard walks past the final window, checks the latch and dims the hall. Rain light leaves the polished flooring, climbs in silence up the wall. Tomorrow every room will reopen, years return beneath the signs. Tonight the empty glass keeps holding only darkness and reflected lights. without us. Three slow skaters cross the floor. Colored circles move above them, disappear behind the door. Yellow skates beside the exit, laces resting on the tile. One wheel turns without a reason, then gives up after a while. Yellow skates beside the exit, blue light on the floor. Summer past the ticket window, cool air through the door. Nothing stops together, nothing ends in line. One wheel keeps on turning after closing time. Someone sweeps beneath the benches, someone sorts the numbered keys. Paper wristbands fill a basket, pink and green around the seams. A boy makes one final corner, both arms lifted for control. Nearly falls beside the railing, laughs and finishes the roll. Outside rain has cooled the pavement, inside heat remains below. Every vent sends colder weather past the ankles as we go. Yellow skates beside the exit, gold becoming gray. Summer past the ticket window, autumn on its way. Nothing stops together, nothing disappears. One wheel keeps on turning like it has another year. The ceiling colors leave the mirrors, red then violet then white. Without music all the circles look much smaller in the light. Two seasons share the entrance, cold glass warmth beneath my shirt. One has reached the rainy parking lot, one stays inside the floor. The attendant takes the yellow skates, checks the wheels and ties the pair, places them beneath the number with 100 others there. Tomorrow they will cross the circles on another stranger's feet. Tonight the empty floor keeps shining while the rain cools down the street. The rain came in before you, left dark footprints on the floor. You arrived with both hands empty, said the shop had closed at 4. I moved towels from the doorway, you stood dripping near the light. Outside smelled of leaves and pavement, still too warm for autumn nights. We had planned to cooked together. There was nothing left to cook. Half a lemon, 3 small onions, rice enough if no one looked. You inspected every cupboard like a guest inside a game. Found some noodles past their birthday, held them up and read the date. I said, those could still be useful. You said, that describes us too. Then the thunder shook the window and I nearly answered you. Knife on wood, rain on metal, water starting in the pan. Your wet jacket on the doorknob, one sleeve reaching for my hand. No recipe, no proper dinner, every window clouded white. August keeps the door half open even after summer's time. You sat sideways on the counter, telling stories out of order. About a train you almost boarded, about a room across the border. I asked which part was supposed to matter. You said, whichever made you stay. The power blinked, the fan went silent. Heat moved closer right away. For 1 second all the building held its breath behind the rain. Then the lights returned above us and the fan began again. You looked older in the yellow kitchen light. Then I recalled, not unhappy, not a stranger, just less certain than before. Snowy woods move upward through the darkness, white against the riverside. People gather cups and blankets while the final scene goes by. Warm wind presses on the screen cloth, cool grass gathers at our feet. One by one the rows grow wider as the folding chairs retreat. Fold away the evening, take the picture down. Leave the river shining at the edge of town. Summer on the screen cloth, autumn in the air. Light remains a moment after nothing's there. Someone wheels the speakers backwards, someone coils the yellow lines. Paper tickets across the footpath turn their blank sides to the sky. A child searches near the benches for a shoe left in the grass. 2 friends carry one blue cooler, laughing when the handles catch. Across the water, windows flicker, small and square along the hill. Here the screen becomes transparent, but the river picture stays. Fold away the evening, let the white cloth fall. Leave the distant traffic moving through it all. Summer in the cables, autumn near the trees. Darkness has no ending, only smaller scenes. The projector loses color, blue then silver then goes black. Moths return above the railing when the heated lens goes dark. Nothing waits behind the image, only water, road and sky. Still my eyes keep holding brightness where the moving faces were. 4 chairs remain beside the footpath, then 2, then only mine. I stand before they come to take it. Watch the river lose the light. Tomorrow there will be no picture, only flattened grass below. Tonight the empty frame keeps holding everything it cannot show. Lifeguards stack the white chairs, drag the shadows into rows. One last whistle crosses water, then the shallow gate is closed. Sunblock lingers in the warm air, wet footprints darken into gray. Blue lanes loosen from their purpose when the swimmers walk away. Keeps remembering everybody that is gone. Little waves arrive in corners hours after they were drawn. Orange light beneath the diving board, purple underneath the rail. Every color stretches farther as the daylight becomes pale. August heat stays on the concrete, autumn gathers in the breeze. Neither reaches through the water, cooling slowly by degrees. After the lifeguards leave, water keeps moving, light on the bottom, slowly unspooling. Nothing is calling, nothing is still. Summer above us, cool beneath it. Forgotten pair of goggles catches right along the strap. One coin shines beside the ladder, one towel sleeps beneath the bench. Numbers painted at the deep end blur whenever water bends. Warnings break into reflections, lose their edges, join again. From the building comes a radio, too far off to name the song. Only rhythm reaches clearly, then the evening moves it on. Above the fence the trees are turning, not in color, only sound. Drier leaves among the branches, cooler wind above the ground. Tongue carriage pulls away half empty, rain still written on the glass. Tunnel lights divide the window into moments moving past. No one speaks above the engine, no one needs to know my name. Every station opens briefly, every door shuts out the rain. Advertisements lose their color in the early fluorescent blue. Someone sleeps beneath the headline, someone reads it halfway through. Water trembles in the doorway each time tunnels bend below. My reflection leaves the window, then returns between the poles. Summer lingers in the carriage, collars, open sleeves rolled high. But the route map above the seating ends in colder morning light. Line after line, light after light, rain on the glass, dawn out of sight. Warm in the carriage, cool at the door. One season leaving, one station more. Still vinyl ball rolls toward the darkness, blue light traveling on its side. 7 pins remain like questions, 3 fall late and 2 survive. Numbers above empty lanes, waiting to be cleared. Names that only lasted for the hours we were here. Summer at the doorway, cold air on the floor. One more frame is glowing.
No one asks for more.
Someone sprays the counter tables. Someone counts the rented shoes. A ceiling fan turns through the neon, mixing every shade of blue.
Lane oil catches broken arrows, gold beneath the violet signs. Paper cups beside the seating cast long circles in the light.
Outside heat leans on the windows. Inside every vent runs cold.
Late August stays beyond the doorway while my fingertips grow numb.
Numbers above empty lanes,
Fading into gray,
scores that looked important.
being wiped away.
Summer through the windows,
Coolness through the floor,
one last arrow pointing
toward a hidden door. My name loses half its letters when the monitor turns dim. Your unfinished 10th frame total waits beside an absent pin.
Nothing here remembers winning. Nothing keeps a perfect game. Only little marks of brightness where the numbers held our names. The attendant lifts the barrier. Half the ceiling turns to black. Lanes disappear from left to right. Their polished distance folding back. Tomorrow other names will flicker. Other hands will choose the weight. Tonight 2 scores remain above us while the building asks us to leave. Noon, I knew the way mostly. The map was upside down, but only for a second. You saw it, unhelpful. We passed a bakery, a fountain, 3 blue doors, then the bakery again. You asked, are we circling? I said the town was small, technically true. You moved beneath an awning. I kept walking confidently, then walked back. Wrong harbor, right afternoon. Rain in my shoes, your hand in my sleeve. We missed the boat, it looked expensive anyway. The woman at the window said the next one left at 6. You checked the clock, 5:12. I bought 2 tickets, then asked for directions. Quietly, you smiled at the floor, very subtle. 2 coins, 1 receipt, no dignity worth mentioning. I kept the receipt for accounting. Do you always get lost? No. You raise 1 eyebrow, not always on weekdays. You took my wet map, smoothed it against the wall, then pointed to the harbor, 1 street behind us. yes, I knew that. I did not know that. We found the wrong harbor and waited for the right boat. You said good plan, I said new plan. Close enough, rain on the railing, your shoulder against mine. In 48 minutes, we did not have to fill correctly. The board changed 6 to 6:10, then 6:20. You blamed the weather, I defended it. Strange, considering my socks. I offered you my jacket, you already had my umbrella. Neither of us mentioned when that happened. When the boat arrived, you handed back the map. I said you could keep it, you said you'll need it. Rude, accurate, I put the map away and followed you aboard, which is not the same as admitting you were right. From the upper deck, the town looks simple. One road, one harbor. I almost said so. Better not. Was on purpose, the handle leaning left, the thumbprint near the bottom. Design, please stop looking at it.
You made a bowl in 7 minutes.
Round, balanced, annoying. More water, less pressure, elbows down, too much water.
Good, excellent system.
Jagged cups look intentional if you say it without blinking.
Crooked lines are personal.
Uneven glaze means thinking I'm not starting over. Hand me the blue paint.
You asked who the cup was for.
No one.
You nodded too slowly.
I painted one blue stripe, wiped it off, then painted it again.
Because the first version
looked emotionally available.
you said it still does.
I added 2 black dots, problem solved. The instructor placed our work beside the finished pieces.
Your bowl looked expensive.
Mine looked brave, different market.
I paid for both pieces.
You said yours was already paid.
I knew that.
The receipt went in my pocket.
Beside the note with your address.
Unrelated paperwork.
A week later, the blue stripe came out green. The handle survived.
Mostly, you held the cup to the window, turned it once then twice, like there might be a correct angle.
I said you could have it.
You said, I thought it was for no one.
Plans develop.
Jagged cups look intentional in the right kitchen light.
Crooked handles fit the hand if the hand is being polite.
Take it or don't.
Actually, take it.
I wrapped it in yesterday's newspaper, then used another sheet, then found a box that was obviously too good for it. You watched the entire process
Quietly for once.
at the door. You carried the cup with both hands.
Careful.
The design is fragile.
The cup is fragile.
The design is fine. I nearly deleted your message the morning that it came. My thumb stayed on the screen until the light went dark. You only said call when you're ready. I decided that sounded like pressure. November filled the windows, I kept busy on purpose. Fixed the kitchen drawer, changed every password. Learned to make the soup you used to make too salty. When anyone asked about you, I said we were both fine. A useful little sentence, half of it was true. Yesterday's voicemail outlived winter. Your voice stayed warm every street turned wide. I never called, I never erased it. Somewhere between those choices, I kept you in my life. December brought your birthday. I bought the ridiculous card with the dog and sunglasses, wrote your name, then left it on my desk. You would have hated it. I could hear exactly how you would complain, too loud and laughing before the sentence ended. I played your message once, then twice, just checking the volume. Sister called on New Year's Day. She did not ask which one of us was right. She said Dad had taken both our photographs off the shelf, then put them back before dinner. I said, he always does that. She answered, so do you. After we hung up, I found the birthday card beneath 3 unopened bills. The envelope was still blank, so was my excuse. Yesterday's voicemail crossed January 14 quiet seconds. I knew word for word. You breathed before ready, like you almost said my name. I had called that silence pride. It sounded different then. February softened the pavement. Snow slipped from the rooftops and sudden sheets, and every afternoon stayed brighter than expected. I walked past the court where you taught me how to miss a free throw without blaming the ball. You said, plant your feet. I never listened. That afternoon I stood still long enough to understand the lesson. At home I opened your number, closed it, made coffee, opened it again. There are apologies that sound impressive on paper and useless out loud. I chose the useless kind. I pressed call. The flame goes blue, then disappears. One pan keeps talking to the cooling air. Odors leave the metal rail, numbers facing down. Rain moves through the alley vent without entering the room. Lemon water crosses steel, carries salt and flour. Every circle from a plate lasts another hour. Someone stacks the white bowls, largest underneath. Someone counts the aprons. Someone checks the keys. Warm water, cold handle, silver turning in my hands. One glass, 2 spoons, a chipped cup from the morning. Steam rises without rhythm, finds the window, leaves no mark. Behind the insulated doorway, every color loses heat. Green herbs darken in their boxes, red fruit settles into sleep. August waits beside the back door, heavy on the bricks outside. Hear the shells predict a winter, measured out in Fahrenheit. 4 tomatoes, half an onion, rice enough for one more day. 3 small bottles, 2 clean towels, 1 cracked dish to throw away. I write everything in pencil, leave 1 empty line below. Some things change before the counting. Some things counting cannot show. Outside, rain has stopped completely. Heat comes upward from the road. Plastic crates shine near the doorway with the water that they hold. A delivery bike crosses slowly, tail light bending through the steam. The night already looks much cooler than the temperature will be.
Left burner, right burner, every silver handle checked. Front window, back doorway, every hanging towel collected. The kitchen loses all its motion, one small system at a time. Lights off, except the exit. Floor wet, but nearly dry. The room is colder than at dinner. The street is warmer than it looks. I leave tomorrow's empty order sheet beside the closed reservation book. Nothing else to count tonight.